place, we claim it, we think the thought, and we don't do anything until we do. And if I can do it, if I can clean house, and I'm good to go, and guess what? If I can't, then I got to take whatever time or notion that I got to take in order to get right, in order to be able to work on you. And if I'm not right, I'm not going to work on you. And a lot of misdeeds and malpractice in medicine is because the docs are messed up while they're doing the medicine. So they hurt people, and they miss things, and they make bad decisions. Not because they're bad people. I don't believe that they do it on purpose mostly. I don't. But they're not right, so they can't do right. Now, we do this, step number 5, or 4, petition, which means I, in this, was asking for a blessing, and my perfect thought generating the bodhicitta. Remember, may all beings be happy, may they be joyous. Notice I didn't say, may you be free of headaches, may you be free of back pain, may you be free of gallbladder issues, may you be free of hypertension, may you be free of heart disease. Now you could throw that in there, that's fair game. You know, like the Aussies say, good on you, that's fair dinkum. Probably don't know that. The Aussies say that thing. I had Aussie students, and they were always going, fair dinkum, and I was like, bless you. I was like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. It means it's okay to do. Okay, I was like, why don't you just say it's okay to do? Anyway. So you're praying for them to be happy. And you're praying for them to be joyous. Remember, happy and joyous are consequences of compassion. They're not the source. They're consequences. And no matter what, weak or strong, high, middle, or low, that's illness. That is referring to illness, condition of life, pain and suffering, broke down, disgusted, busted, not working. My body is unreliable. I can't trust my life anymore. It's out of control because I'm in a low place because I have not the capacity to climb out because I'm so messed up, I'm sick. And whether you're in that space or whether you're a king of health, may you be happy is the prayer. Because you know what? I mentioned before, I worked in the hospice. It is not realistic to believe that you can bring medicine to a hospice and cure people and that they will walk out and not die. And if your self-esteem is tied to it, you're going to be sorely disappointed. However, I've seen people lose a giggle just a few minutes before they lost their breath. How about that? I've seen people physically in person be happy before they died. I've seen people resolve something that's been on their mind and in their heart, buried deeper than deep goes, and to bring that out and to release it and to reconcile with that days or minutes or hours before they passed. And because of that, they were happy. So as long as there's breath in your body, you can be happy. It's possible. That's realistic. So my primary therapy is not to cure you. Never has, never was, never will be. All curing, reduction of symptoms of illness and wellness, lack of wellness and so on, okay, is incidental to the treatment. What is the treatment? Is the practical expression of loving kindness in the form of a dancing meditation, and our dance moves come from yoga. Wow, isn't that crazy? I know, it's crazy, but it works. If you understand it, not only will it work for you, it'll work for every one of you. You can take whatever you know, anything at all, apply these principles to it the next time you go to do it. Don't do a massage, do puja, then a massage, and then finish with another round of puja at the end, just to be sure. Do puja, massage, puja, and oh my God, you will see things happen in your massage practice that you could not even imagine. People will have experiences in your massage practice that are not on the chart, that are not in the book, and that are beyond an increase in range of motion. They'll get that too, but it'll be beyond. Why? Because you know what they're going to get? It's like the Rolling Stones. You're not going to get what you want. You're going to get what you need. And you might think you need one thing, but that's a want. The things you think you need are called wants. What you need is based on what you don't want to say. It's the truth you don't want to know. It's the word of wisdom that you can't utter inside your head, because you know if you tell the truth about a certain thing, your head will explode. And so you don't tell the truth. You hide it. And you don't take responsibility because you've been led to believe in your life that you're not responsible. You're a victim of life. And you're a victim of your own bad nature. And you're a victim of your own lack of discipline. And you're a victim. And that's very, very different from you are God's seed. You are God's seed going somewhere to germinate. And because you're God's seed, you can germinate in any soil at any time, any place. And there is no place where this teaching is not appropriate. I've done this teaching in emergency room. I've done this teaching in ICU. I've done this teaching in hospice. And I've never gotten the impression from anyone present that something I was doing was not right. In fact, I've seen people lose their mind. I've seen doctors in ICU lose their mind because I started a prayer. And one guy told me, he says, you can't be, I was in there as a minister. See, by the way, as an ordained minister, I can go anywhere I want. You can't keep me out of an ICU. I can go, I don't care what your mass policy is. You can have federal marshals try and remove me, and they won't do it. Because as a minister, if I'm your minister, I have a right to be with you when you draw your last breath. I have a right as a Catholic minister to give you last rites. And there is no ordinance, mandate, rule in the country that can keep me from having that privilege, or keep you from having me with you to hold your hand when you die. Not possible. And so I've done it. And what did I do? See, it's not like in the movies. What did I do? I did the Metta Sutra and the Lord's Prayer, because I'm schizo. I did the Metta Sutra and the Lord's Prayer and some airy-fairy New Age stuff, probably, on top of that. And yes, I had a crystal in my pocket. And yes, I had a sage bundle in my other pocket. Yes. Okay? But so what? I'm not afraid to treat you in an ICU. I'm not afraid to treat you on a mat. I'm not afraid to address your real issues. Even if it kills you, even if it kills me. So what? What else do we have to do here? Puja is about getting real. Puja is about getting to fundamentals of energy, of spirit, of consciousness, of tying all these things together at the same place with physicality. See, I am physically interfering with you. I've got my hand on you. I'm in your space. And then the session, the treatment, the protocol that follows is an extension of my puja. And because that's what it is, it's different. And if you don't do puja, you're not doing what I'm talking about. You're doing something else. You're making it up. Because we believe, the original members of our community, believe that the only reason we're here today to tell you this story is because for 1,000 years this is what we've been doing. No other reason. We've been through wars, we've been through famines, we've been through epidemics, we've been through invasions, we've been through military coups, we've been through. 900 years school in the same location. We've been through some stuff. We've had marauding armies, bandits, we've had weather, we've had tornadoes, we've had little thing you can imagine over 1,000 years has happened to our school. And yet we're still here. And I'm telling you, as best I can, that this is golden. If you don't walk away from this class with anything else functionally than a clear way, an idea of how you can practice puja and integrate it into whatever healing work you already know, then I will give you a certificate and I will graduate you in good shape from this class. If you can't remember one single flow or one single posture, now if you're Noi, I'll yell at you for that. But if you're anybody else, I will just give you your certificate and I'll say you're good to go. Noi, I'm going to yell at. No slack. Because I know where she's from. And if I was at her parents' home or her grandparents' home, they would know me. And they would know who I am. And they would know what I'm up to. And they would say, tighten up. Grandpa would say, tighten up. He'd say it in Laos.
Of course.
But he'd say it. Right? Okay, God bless.